Welcome back, everyone. We've been chatting with money expert Stacy Johnson all morning. We're excited to have him because you probably recognize him from his Money Talk segment that airs right here on Action 4 News Sunrise every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Mr. Johnson, thank you so much for joining us this morning via Skype.
Thanks for having me.
So where are you located right now? Let's go ahead and tell our viewers first.
I am in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And give our viewers a little bit of your background because they watch you every other day on our show, but they may not know that much about you.
Well, I'm actually on 80 different TV stations and have been for about 20 years. And I'm also now getting a lot of traffic on MSN Money, Yahoo Finance, major websites too. So all in all, I've talked to about 10 million people a week. And I've been doing this, like I said, a couple of decades. And I've got all kinds of financial credentials. I'm a CPA, I was a stockbroker for 10 years, and I've earned licenses in lots and lots of different things.
So you know a lot about gas prices. You've been around for quite some time. And you know, gas prices have really spiked. We've been showing our viewers graphics all morning about how, you know, from June to July, things just went absolutely crazy. We saw an increase of about 5.8% from June to July, and now the price has gone up about 30 cents. So let's go ahead and break down these numbers. Basically what this means is that you know, we saw a huge decrease from May to June, and then from June to July we saw a huge increase. Okay, so what we keep having little hiccups. So what exactly can our viewers do to help themselves out in the gas realm? What do you think gas prices are going to be looking like, and what can they do to help themselves?
I think they're going to be about where they are now, barring any unforeseen you know, challenges like geopolitical events. And I think they're going to go down a little bit next year. And what they could do is, you know, put money aside if you can, drive as little as possible, and for crying out loud, stay off the gas pedal and try not to brake so hard and accelerate so hard. I mean, that's really the key. It's going to increase your mileage 20% if you just drive a little smoother. And
you know what's interesting is that the AAA forecast is out right now. They're expecting 33 million Americans to hit the roadways come this weekend, and that's about a million person increase from last year, and they're saying that this is going to be record-breaking compared to pre-recession numbers. So we have other holidays coming up. What kinds of advice do you have for our viewers who are going to be traveling during maybe, you know, the Thanksgiving holiday or even the Christmas holiday?
Well, I think in advance and book in advance, especially if you're going to fly, whatever kind of transportation you're going to take. You know, try to plan it in advance as much as you can, and that way, you know, start looking at tickets, you know, airline tickets especially now, and try to book, you know, on Tuesday and Wednesday are generally the cheapest fares. And booking in advance is always going to help. And look for neighboring airports. You know, if the airport you're trying to fly to is too expensive, see if there's another one nearby that's cheaper. And then driving, of course, just make sure your car's tuned up before you hit the road, not only so you can save gas, but also because you don't want to be sitting on the side of the freeway instead of at Grandma's Thanksgiving dinner.
Of course. Thank you so much for being with us this morning, Mr. Johnson. And we want to thank you for your time because we know it's very valuable to you. And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow on the show again, but this time in a story form. So thank you.
Thank you for having me.
We'll be right back.